animal kingdom is full of fascinating organisms that have the ability to glow. We all know about the firefly. But do you know? The vast variety of glowing animals actually live deep within the ocean. The purpose of the glow is to attract mates, lure prey, confuse predators, or communicate with other members of the same species. There are two main ways that animals emit light. The first method is called biofluorescence and the second one is called bioluminescence. When an animal absorbs light from the surrounding environment and then emits it back, the process is called biofluorescence. While if an animal produces its own light, is called bioluminescence. This requires a complex chemical reaction. Let's take a look at some of the weird light-producing sea animals today. First up we have the firefly squid. It is very tiny and about 3 inches in length. It lives only for 1 year and dies right after it breeds. It looks very spectacular. It has small photophores all over its body, which produce a remarkable blue bioluminescence, which is extremely visible between March and June in Toyama Bay in Japan. During this time, a horde of squid come toward the surface to mate. Next up we have the Chaincat shark. It is a relatively small shark at only 3 feet in length and it is pretty shy. It is normally found about 2000 feet below the surface. Under regular light, they have an interesting reticulate pattern on their skin, which helps them to blend in the rocks. But in the dark, their green patches of biofluorescence make them stand out. It is harmless and rarely encountered by humans. Next up we have anglerfish. Anglerfish range in size from 3 cm to 29 cm. They live at the depth of about 6,000 feet in a deep ocean with complete darkness, where no light can penetrate. They have big mouths and sharp teeth that can swallow prey twice their size. Only female anglerfish exhibit bioluminescence by glowing whitish blue lure dangling on their forehead and use it to attract prey towards them. Let's take a look at the lanternfish. Lanternfish has a glowing belly and face, and it ranges in size from 2 to 30 cm in length. They are slim with a large round head and large eyes. They have light producing organs on their bellies called photophores, through which they exhibit bioluminescence by glowing blue light to confuse predators who attack from below. This beautiful creature is the comb jelly. Comb jelly varies in size depending on the species. They live at a depth of 23,000 feet. They have oval-shaped transparent bodies with 8 rows of comb-like plates with infused cilia on them. When they move, the comb-like plates diffract light to produce a shimmering bluish rainbow effect. They use bioluminescence to deceive their predators. Next up we have the green bomber worms. They live at a depth of about 10,000 feet. They have transparent bodies and they have 6 to 8 sets of bioluminescent fluid sacs behind their heads. The worms exhibit bioluminescence by using green bombs as a defense against predator. The green bioluminescence bombs glow for up to a few seconds before fading slowly. Next up we have the deep sea shrimp. It uses the bioluminescent in 2 ways. When it is threatened, it vomits a sort of bioluminescent liquid out from the mouth. They also emit light from their body, eyes, limbs and abdomen. Now we have scaly dragonfish who use the bioluminescence to attract their prey. Scaly dragonfish can grow up to 32 centimeters and live in the deep sea. They have big mouths and sharp curving teeth. They have photophores on the sides of their bodies and a long rod with white glowing tips at their chin. They employ this bioluminescence to attract their prey. Next up we have Hawaiian bobtail squid, which is one of the most sophisticated example of symbiotic bioluminescence. Symbiotic bioluminescence means when it is not the organism which itself producing the light, but act as a host for bioluminescence bacteria. These bacteria produce the bioluminescence by glowing the same shade of light illuminating at water above, thus allowing the squid to hide from the predator who attacked them from below. Next in the list we have an octopus, which holds the Guinness World Record for the title of most bioluminescent octopus, which is the glowing sucker octopus. It actually has roughly 40 different suckers on which tentacles that glow deep in the ocean's depth. Hope you enjoyed learning about these weird sea creatures today. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.